Hello there. I didn't see you come in. Super weird, right? As per usual, I have to get set up and do the stuff, which I probably shouldn't do on this screen. Lots of people have like stream starting streams. I'm not a huge fan. I don't get it. Like, I'm just sat here, so why not just have a chat with you whilst we do it? Hey, hey, hey. Exactly. Apparently we are actually dropping frames. I don't know how that's really possible, because we're literally not doing anything. Let's have a look. Sus. We'll have to see how this is going. We were streaming Sea of Thieves yesterday, and I would be amazed if this game is more intensive than Sea of Thieves. It might be. I might just be wrong. It might be crazy, but it would genuinely surprise me. What if we get rid of this? See if this helps us at all. I think that's actually helping quite a bit. We'll see. We'll see. Oh my god. Look at that. It looks like a gorgeous game. Let's switch back, actually. Because just gonna jump into the Discord, fire some shots off. At least we're sticking a consistent 60 frames per second now, which is something. It's not a lot, but it's something. Wow. Messed that up. There we go. That's better. Yeah, that's actually much better. Let's we got those two out. Wow. I hope this game is worth it when we actually start playing. I hope it's fucking worth it, because it would be a bummer if it's not. For this. Let's have a look. Let's go fire this up. Switch our scenes. Boom. I haven't played this at all. Like, at all. New game. But it looks cool. It's like an adventure puzzle game. We'll see when we get into it. English subtitles on. I like the subtitles. You guys like the subtitles. I know this. You've told me this before. This is a mystery slash story type thing. It looks like that's moving, but I think that might just be me. Definitely wasn't what I was expecting. It wasn't how I was expecting it to start out. Okay, we're in the prologue. I didn't actually see I didn't read what it said. Are we underwater? I'm assuming this is me. Now, there's some sort of temple here, but my instinct is to swim for the surface. I also feel like I'm probably going to suffocate at some point. But it clearly pointed us in this direction, and there is some sort of cave opening, so this feels like the way we should be going. We're triggering text 2, which is always a good indication that you're going the right way. Fish wizards. That's a door. I don't think they're wizards. It's just some sort of, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're not wizards. They might be wizards. I actually have no frame of reference to base that off. Is this like inside your head? Do you know what I don't like is games that move you around in a 3D sense, so whether you're like in space or underwater, and usually has to be wizards. True, I am breathing. I'm thinking it's a dream or a hallucination as opposed to a real thing. I didn't know there was going to be like madness in this. But yeah, games where you're in a 3D thing like underwater or in space and the space bar doesn't like move you up. There's no way of moving up and down. Holy shit. See, it was a dream. I was alright. No wizards. I feel like that was a lot of information put into one sentence. They're just throwing a lot of information at us.
Doctors won't give us an answer about your illness. I'll search for one myself, you said. And in that search, it seems you lost yourself.
I
Think I'd ever...
will bow in just a few minutes.
Oh, thank you so much, Captain Hodgson. I'll be right out.
Frame. Thank you for stopping by. Let me know if I'm dropping any frames or anything. This game, I don't think should be anywhere near as intensive, but I have a feeling that I'm still dropping frames, and I don't know why, but just a few. It's got a little hand mark on it.
The amazing adventures of Nora Everhart, teacher.
Is that who I am? Press tab to open your journal. Curious things. When you pan the view, it goes, yeah. I don't know why it's doing this. Like, my stats are looking good, but it's still just dropping. It's the encoder or something, but I'm not sure. Notes. Noah, remember this. 506, Everhart. I finally arrived in Tahiti. It's cool if I don't move. Okay. Pan is, so it's when I move and look around. That's, I mean, this is going to become a big issue though, isn't it? Because I'm going to have to do moving and looking at the same time. Quite a lot. I finally arrived in Tahiti. Finding information about Harry's expedition is turning out to be tough. Now, to be a tough... something to hoe. Is a tough row to hoe? I am actually not sure what that says. I think I must have walked all over Papet asking about them, but nobody seems... Papit, I'm not sure why that is, to know anything about that place 74 miles east of Tahiti. Some locals have mentioned an island, but they won't say anything else about it. It's like they think the place is cursed. It's most noticeable on the fan. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. I met an English sailor, Captain Hodgson. He knew some of the crew members on the Lady Shannon, a whaler. Apparently, the ship took an American expedition to an island east of Tahiti. According to Hodgson, it's been months since he last saw the Lady Shannon or its crew. Like every good sailor, the captain's superstitious. Do you think I'm mad? I'm not going to risk the lives of my crew by going to that cursed island, he said. November 4th, 1934. After 3 days of begging, I've managed to convince Captain Hodgson to take me to close to the island. Save your money, Miss Everhart. Leaving me alone will be payment enough. I think there's a sweet, tender heart inside that grumpy old sailor. Isn't there always? Oh my god. There's a lot of fucking text. If this is in order, shouldn't we have started? That's November. Yeah, so we should have started fucking back here. God damn it. July 6th, 1934. It's been a month since I received Harry's last letter. It was postmarked San Francisco. I mentioned that the answer to my illness might be found in the Pacific Ocean. I'm hoping his silence is only due to the delay in postal service. 1914. July 14, 1934. Last night I had another of my vivid dreams, but this time something was different. I saw a strange island looming in the distance. In the heart of the island, a huge stone obelisk rose up before a mist-shrouded mountain. I woke up drenched in sweat. September 16th, 1934. I keep waking up to odd dreams in the middle of the night. Still no news from Harry, and it's been 3 months already. Damn this disease of mine. My husband is missing and I can barely walk for a couple of minutes without getting exhausted. October 10, 1934. An enigmatic sentence written on a photo of my husband. An ancient stone relic that looks like a knife. A brass key with the letters CW engraved on it. All three were in a package I received yesterday. Postmarked Tahiti. No sender. No sender. Damn this disease of mine. My husband is missing and I can barely walk for more than a couple of minutes. That's going to make this game interesting if even in-game she legitimately can't walk for more than a couple of minutes. Okay, we can use the arrows here as well. So she received a photo of her husband, an enigmatic sentence written on the back of a photo of her husband, an ancient stone relic that looks like a knife. I wonder if it... Okay, I would like to see these things. Brass key with the letter CW engraved on it. Now, this is meant to be like a puzzle game, so I'm assuming these things are going to be relevant and important. I could be wrong. Find him. 74 nautical miles east of Otaheite. Otaheite? I don't know how you pronounce these things. After leafing through a couple of history and geographical books, I found that Otaheite... I'm just going to have to settle on one pronunciation of this soon. Was just the ancient name of Tahiti. Okay. Same place the package came from. What does this all mean? Anyway, my mind is made up. Even though I still feel woozy, I have to give it everything I've got. It won't be easy, but I'll find my husband, whatever it takes. Even if it means going to the end of the world. October 14th, 1934. Following Harry's trail, I caught a train to San Francisco. In the Madison building, I found out that on May 25th, Harry bought 6 passengers to Tahiti on the SS Carmel. Tahiti again. On the side note, I'm not sure if it's in the fresh air. On a side note, I'm not sure if it's the fresh air or the sea breeze, but I feel much better. Okay, that's good. She's getting better before we arrive. That means that she won't die halfway through walking up a mountain. October 19th, 1934. First, I'll sail to Tahiti on an ocean liner. If I don't find Harry there, I'll have to find a ship that will take me to whatever is 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. This isn't going to be easy or cheap either. Expeditions never are. I miss the sea so much after Harry. I moved to Denver. I think that's Denver. I love to sit on the deck and watch the moonlight play on the water. It's so comforting. And then that's the one that we read a minute ago. So that's cool. So we have her journal. Curious things from my journal. Noah, remember this. Nora. It says Nora, sorry. Nora, remember this. Nora, remember this. That's the way, that's obviously her home. So she's like telling herself to remember her home. I'm having a lost frame. I don't think it looks too bad. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I have the worst memory.
What?
I forgot the combination again. Thank goodness I always bring my journal with me to write things down.
Well, that's a lovely no, but I'm pretty sure I already know what this is. Oh, we actually drag it with the mouse. Okay. This would be much easier if I could just do the thing. God damn it. Okay. This was the number of her house. Haha.
Now it's open.
I'm a damn genius. I'm going to have no problem with this puzzle game. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, well, that is an interesting thing. So these are the things that she received.
My husband, my partner, and my dear old pal.
Is she losing her memory or something? Because it keeps...
Key with the letters CW engraved on it. And some enigmatic instructions.
74 miles east of Otaheite. Tahiti. Cool. What else we got?
Strange and sharp relic came in the package I received at home.
Let's be honest here. That is a cool knife. That's a cool knife. I like that. We can take that.
I saw this island in one of my unsettling dreams. I drew it as soon as I woke up.
Okay. Is there anything on the back of this? No. We'll take this too. So many things we can take. Gloves. There's a handprint by the apple.
Better cover up my hands before I leave the cabin. I wouldn't want anyone thinking I'm a circus freak.
Okay, that seems excessive.
Mysterious package at my house.
We're all set, madam.
I stored all its
The motorboat
contents
is
in my
ready.
locked suitcase.
Post office. Official business. Penalty for private use to avoid payment of postage. 300. Avoid payment of postage. Okay. Package. Nor Everhart. Tahiti. One package. Delivered. Seems... Hey, we got some music.
I love this song.
What else have we got in this room?
I think I've overpacked.
I would agree.
I'd always dreamed of traveling. Though it's not the same without...
SS Carmel. Expected to arrive for Pipette.
It's not exactly a clawfoot tub, but you can't always get what you want.
Is that what you're washing? Oh, that makes sense.
It's a relief that I don't need
You got a bowl with a jug underneath it. I get it.
After spending so much time reading this book, I think I've learned a thing or two about Polynesian culture. What was I thinking when I brought all these dresses on this trip?
I actually don't know what you were thinking either, I'll be honest.
Okay, Nora. From here on out, you're on your own.
Let's get going. I think we've got... thank you. I think we've got everything of interest or importance here, so... Let's get going. See what awaits us. See what adventure it awaits. Out of the blue.
Lower the motorboat. Be careful with Mrs. Everhart's equipment, lads.
A motorboat. Raw Fury. Ah. Hey there, dude. How's it going? You joined just as it says Raw Fury. Coincidence? I think not.
I hope it too. I'll see you in 3 days.
How are you doing today?
Please be careful on that island. You know what the legends say about it?
I do not know what the legends say about it. Nobody's told me. They've stuffed a ton of information into a really like short yeah, they just stuffed a load of information in and just like told it all to me.
Here I am, in the middle of the ocean after traveling across half the world.
pretty.
The one my husband is supposed to. You left
It is fate.
to search for a cure for my affliction. Your letters kept me close to you.
How is Destiny 2 going?
What happened, Opal? What did you find?
I think I played a little bit of Destiny 1 like ages ago, and then,
It led you to hire
yeah, I don't really understand what it's about.
from San Francisco to Tahiti, and from there to this place.
Let's have a look. I'm actually going to turn down my video options a little bit. My little system is struggling with it. So why is this? That's better. Let's put this up and let's take the motion blur off. I'm not a fan of motion blur anyway.
Island in the middle of the Pacific.
This might actually help quite a lot. And it still looks like quite a lovely game.
So familiar. As impossible as that may sound.
Hello, Sphinx. Wow, already. I need to turn these off. How are you doing?
This can't be a coincidence.
Cool of the sea. Probably better with friends? Very possibly. I'll do those now. That makes sense. Right. Let's go. Cool. How are you doing, the Sphinx? Haven't spoken to you for a while. I actually do have some questions for you regarding PCs, shockingly. Not too shabby. Nice. What have you been up to? We really haven't spoken. I'm also looking up into the sky. Let's pause this, because I don't know if it's like, if I'm about to get like attacked by a tiger or some shit like that. Do-do-do. Oh, fun. I honestly haven't done any press ups for so long. I started up PT, like personal training, just before Christmas in an effort to actually make me go out and do something, and it was going really well. For about 2 months I was doing it, and really enjoying it. Then we stopped for Christmas, and then I've only done like 1 session back so far. But another one tomorrow. But it made a big difference before Christmas. And then I've just done like fuck all. How's work going? Are you still working from like home a lot, or are you back? I just do like one-on-one PT with literally a mate of mine. And because we do it in the park, just literally out the back of my house, we can do it socially distanced. He just shouts at me and makes me cry from a distance. So it's literally just out in the fresh air in the field, good distance apart. So we're carrying on basically. Okay, I wasn't sure, maybe you could go in and do some work, especially if there's no one there. It might be a good chance to do stuff. Let's see how this goes. But no, that makes sense.
There's definitely something strange about this place.
It's an awesome looking island. There's like tents and stuff already set up though. Well, oh, okay, we were... Don't know how that works. So we're going to set up a camp. Is this literally... Oh my god, are we going to walk at this speed the whole time?
So somebody was on this island recently.
There's a note here too.
A note written in French. I only understand 2 words. ill and malt, island and dead.
Wonderful. I can't read that.
A note written in French.
Oh, okay, interesting. You can
Words, ill and malt,
get her to redo the audio. A quick enquête. Profane. Death. No, my French isn't that good. Right.
It must be a warning about the dangers of the island. This machete is completely worn down. The blade is dull.
Great. That's for the machete, I guess. Ah, somebody's looking at building a little canoe.
A Polynesian outrigger canoe.
Va'a.
Beautifully crafted too.
I never knew they were called that. I've always just called them canoes. That's interesting. Va'a. I'm going to remember that. I like the name too. It's a fun name. So this is the little camp that was set up, but this doesn't seem so much useful going on here. There's definitely some of the little gate over here as well. Wonder if we can see stuff beyond it. Oh look, it's got a pulley. I mean, it looks like a pulley system, but
Looks like it opens from the other side.
there's a parrot, look. There's lots of parrots, actually. So that really just leaves us with one way to go, and that's in. Is there really not a way to walk faster than this?
I feel quite good. I dare say I might even walk a little faster than usual.
Okay. That wasn't working. I had tried the sprint button, just for the record. It's literally just unlocked.
Those markings seem to represent the sea. I'll make a note of them in my journal. It might come in handy.
I mean, they look like little boats, don't they? That symbol looks like little boats. Now, we can't climb here or anything, so this is just a window. I haven't really got a feel of like what sort of puzzle game this is yet, so it's hard to get a sense of what I'm meant to be doing, other than just finding my husband's expedition. Seems to be the whole point.
These wooden figures are called unu. This seems to be telling a story.
A happy little man with a tattoo on his forehead. A ton of frogs. Or people. They look more like frogs than people. Mountain. Some pretty patterns. There's probably more I meant to gather from that. But there's loads of these unu.
A bone fish hook.
Which means people live here, right? As a fun story. Oh well, these definitely aren't people. These are like lizards. It looks like if these are people, it looks like they're coming out of the sea, and this looks like a fence. Like they're trying to defend against it. And then they attack it, maybe? It's got a marking of a 2 on it. The other one might be marked as 1, but I didn't really pay that much attention. Really not get up the stairs. Do have to use the stairs. What are those hooks? Heyo! Hello, Meta. How are you doing? Ah, everyone's stopping by today. How you doing, chap? It's good. Thank you all. Playing Call of the Sea.
They look peaceful, but clearly somebody wants to keep outsiders off this island.
Yeah, because your husband turned up with an expedition. Probably fucking killed a load of people. Yeah, they do that. The one picture we've seen of the husband, he had a gun in hand. Which, says it all.
What a lovely flower offering.
This game's going to take a while if I'm going to look at everything. But it is also a puzzle/mystery game, so I feel like that's kind of the point. Okay, all of these ones. Okay, these aren't. No. Okay. So I think this is a whole story, because this one's marked as 3. This has got people. This person seems to be special. Is that them dangling from a pit or something? 4, and they've got spears. And they sent somebody off on a boat to another island. Oh, these are obviously just markings of like different people. It's telling the tale of some sort of war. These people died. I don't understand what...
From what I've read, the Polynesians don't need doors. So why build such a big one?
Destiny 2. What is the whole point of Destiny 2? I don't... It's like a sci-fi alien setting?
Pool.
There's no option to take this, whereas I feel like having a carving tool...
This box. CW. Those are the initials on the brass key.
But I would potentially be able to play some
So whoever
Destiny.
sent me this key was here.
Okay. So that's the marking that was on one of the heads, and it's near the flower offering.
This is starting to look like a scavenger hunt.
So we're trying to find the thing. First person shooter, Luda. First person shooter action. Is there a story to it?
Like a scavenger hunt.
Or is it just like Nora? Oh shit.
What? Someone carved my name in the back of this Unu.
I didn't see that. So they wanted me to find that. So it was up near here. So presumably, if we find the thing up here, it was under one of these.
Well, look what's hidden here.
Hopefully there's some sort of key. Ah, there's these little things here. Wahaha. And we've got a lever.
Well, that did something. It works.
Okay, I see. Contextual standing.
This may be the first time I trespass a private property. My childhood in Newburyport wasn't exactly the most thrilling thing.
I see. Basically, you're a boring prude. Wonderful. Good to know. Not sure I'm enjoying the voice acting in this game at the moment. They crammed like just a ton of information. It seemed. Well, not for no reason, but I just feel like there was a lot of information that could have probably been got across. So somebody is obviously encamping here behind a gate.
Is that Harry? Harry, you were here.
Everheart
You were here
expedition,
and I
June
found
24th.
you. Damn it. Where are you now? Where is everybody? Where did you and all your crew go? Lady Shannon? That name sounds familiar. I'd better check my journal.
No, what? We were reading about this ship like moments ago, Nora. God damn it. Lady Shannon was the ship we charted. Weapons and explosive supplies for 3 weeks. Several boxes with equipment, fragile instruments, and 6 people. I'm going to try and keep her happy. Check the... Okay, we got loads of stuff. Brass key with the letters C, W engraved on it, and we got a note. Okay, so it's going to give us all of the notes in here. So we'll know if we use it. Sparky Bella, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Oh, it wasn't meant to be. I thought they looked like little sailboats, but when you put them all together, it just looks like waves. That makes sense. Thank you for stopping by. Apparently, we were not meant to get this note yet either, because it's away off our journal. That's fine. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? Oh wow, she's really journaling everything. Island Dream drawing. I like this journal. It's cool. I don't think with the we hadn't attached the picture. It's cool. Lady Shannon, we knew this. I arrived on the mysterious island 74 miles east of Tahiti. The fisherman will be back to pick me up again in 3 days. I hope that's enough time to find you, dear old pal. Dear old pal, it's her husband. It seems a little bit... That's strange. Polynesians don't use doors, much less mechanisms to protect the door. If I want to reach the inner island, I've got to open it. Nora, dear, this is no ordinary island. I needed the key I received from Mr. Package to enter the island. What does this mean? You didn't actually need that key. If you could have just found it on your own. It's not... I do love the sort of style, the old school expedition. Okay, so we've got different...
A mechanical bridge? That doesn't fit in with Polynesian traditions either.
At some point we're going to have to drop this whole thing about Polynesian traditions. I think we've established this doesn't fit. Is that meant to be a button? Is it going to extend? It's fucking smart if it does. I have no bearing for what those symbols are going to be yet, so let's just have a walk.
It's been years since I took such a long
I
walk.
could guess, but really...
This fresh air is doing me wonders.
It is a beautiful game, though. Give it that much. Ah. This is one of the symbols that was on here.
What a beautiful mountainous landscape.
I wonder how she knew to just look through it. Is that's a mountain. This seems like a weird thing to do. Just to look through it. You know what I should have done actually? What I'm going to do is play with some of those symbols, because that looked like one of the symbols there. But unless I know what all the symbols look like, I could encounter them in random places and actually...
This reminds me of those slot machines that Harry and I saw at the Atlantic City Pier.
Actually not know what.
Polynesian version.
Okay, so they got arrows both way. C. They got a rugby goal. Sydney Opera House. And a crown. Arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder. Maybe we do have reference. There was the uwu. Unu. Let's not call them uwus. That would be fun. Terrible. Actually, we can probably figure out from here. Let's go. all got the same symbol on the top. I don't think I can't see any of the other symbols. Okay, so it was a nice idea, but I don't think that's right. So let's keep running up. See if there's something else. If you have ideas, throw them at me as well. By the way, I'm wanting to experience the visuals of this game and the story of this game, and as much as I like puzzles, I'm certainly down for a bit of interaction.
I can feel the air is denser here in this mangrove swamp.
Feet. I don't know if there's any dangerous animals on it. I'm guessing there probably is. Well, you say in comparison to Sea of Thieves because of power progression. But my understanding is that there really isn't any power progression in Sea of Thieves. Some sort of...
Rays of sunlight
Ooh.
shining through. Another symbol.
Okay, so... it's the things on top. So that's 4. She's probably scratching this all down her journal. I'm wondering how tricky. I'm hoping we get some pretty tricksy little puzzles. Okay. So, number 4 is there was another one up there that I didn't take into account what the number was, but
And I thought Colorado was too far from home when we moved there. Now that I've crossed half the world, I wouldn't mind crossing the other half. But I have to do it with you, old pal.
so romantic. Okay, there's another one here. Okay. Oh no, but this has 4 on 2. Okay, this theory is falling apart quickly. So, I'm just gonna write it here. That was. Could it be to do with if they're missing one? Because that could have been from either side. Okay, yeah. So I do think it's to do with. So I think either one. There's gonna be 3 for sure. Spikes. Let's go this way. So depending on which side it is on. Depends on.
A bonefish hook.
Yeah, same bonefish. When it's not allowing us to like take these things and gather them up, so. So we're after like 1 or 2 more. Realistically, we have a better gauge of what we can start guessing now. Okay.
Oh my, this is so beautiful. What were these birds called? Lorikeets. Cole's lorikeets.
Well, yeah, but this fucks up my theory. I'm gonna just look for ones that have the correct symbol on. Because a lot of these are not correct symbols. But if we can find the ones with correct symbols that are... Okay, so like this one. So number 2, I think that way. Right. Let's go open this gate.
Shortcut. That's convenient.
That will help us get back. The answer's got to be amongst these, but... Oh, this is... I was definitely right to check the symbols out. That's one thing I was saying. There's only one here that sort of correlates to my current plan. You know what I'm going to do? Let's fuck it. Let's run to the bridge, and we've got I think 4 of the symbols. One more.
Harry said that he would go to the end of the world to find a cure. And by the looks of it, he wasn't lying. We promised we'd never lie to each other from the moment
One
we
more. We
started
just stress
dating,
test that.
no matter how
Totally
harsh
fine.
the truth.
So, so this was. What is this? Spikes, which is okay. That's great. This one is City on the Grounds. So I think it might actually. Oh wait, no. Okay, those are different. Which means it's that one. Could be that. This is not the best. I just realised. We saw one. So in that big midst of ones that are back there, there is actually only one correct one. And then the other correct one is the one that we already found that I don't need to run back for. We have a journal. This journal is obviously meant to save you running around. I think. And I need it. So. Oh, God. Damn it. Oh, okay, so it's mountain sun waves. That makes a lot of sense. Is this telling me the order that it's meant to come in? So we found that one. That's 3 of them. I swear I could have sworn. Found a missing piece. Open the door. It opened the entrance to a mangrove swamp on the inner island, cut off from the heart of the island by a strange mechanical bridge. Over a river, someone went to a lot of trouble keeping this place. So that raises the question, what again is to also raises the question as to why only some of them are logging in the journal. Because I could have sworn we found. Ah, wait. The one that we found. So we found that one. Found the one down there. We found the C. It didn't log this one.
This sort of pond is a Polynesian fishing technique. There's another symbol inside it.
That's not the end of the world, because even if we don't click things, and I'm thinking I am definitely right about this symbol. The main reason I'm thinking that is because there was only one that had word for him.
Polynesian chieftains make their head ornaments with lorikeet feathers. There are lorikeet feathers scattered around this unu. I'll draw the symbol in my journal.
Okay, so that's definitely all the symbols we need. I thought I was correct about the... was potentially correct. I know the placement of the other four, so let's just like run back and try it. I now definitely know what the other symbol is as well. And so I'll put that in the place of the last one. If that doesn't work, they've obviously entered the journal in a very specific order as well. So I'll do that. Putting them in the order they appeared in the journal, though I don't... That just feels like... Though, saying that, I think that is... Okay. Okay, so according to this, it should be that, then the crown, opera house, birds. That's not even the same symbol I had. Okay, so maybe I was right. My way. Sunbirds. Oh, I wonder if it's like the order in which you would find them, which would make it. That.
Well, I guess I hit the jackpot.
So you have the sun, and you have the birds, mountains, water, and then the fishing. That makes sense. Okay, cool. Because they all connected to something else. That makes sense. I like that. That's a nice little puzzle. I think games like this, especially when you have these cool little puzzles, could be real great inspiration for D&D puzzles. Yeah. Okay, we are on the heart of the island now. Fade to black. I'm guessing that's the prologue done. Yeah, man, I'd be down for some Destiny, for sure. I have to check out the specs and stuff on it, but I'd certainly be down for some Destiny. And obviously then I have to download it.
How long have I been walking? I've lost track of the time.
Chapter 2, the Everheart Expedition. Okay, so we're obviously done with that first bit. We never went back to get our bags, which is...
Wow, what is this place? I better have a look around this abandoned village. Harry's crew might have stayed here.
The whole village. Cool.
This enormous stone slab looks like a mechanism to get up to the outcrop.
Okay, I see. So we have to make the elevator work.
The Everhard expedition. They set up camp here.
Okay. So we found where they were staying.
Pollen.
Just say what you would say.
Polynesian man covered in tattoos. I'm not sure if he looks angry or scared.
Is it the Polynesians that believe you can steal their soul with the cameras? Is that a thing?
So now you believe in magic, old pal?
Ah! He gave one of these amulets to each of us. Only Harry kept his.
Well, what well?
He doesn't want to be near... near the ruins. Why is he so afraid of that well? Oh, I see. We have to find a well.
Looks like some of the crew members didn't get along too well. A forbidden ritual?
Warning us about those ruins. He says that some sort of forbidden ritual took place here.
Fascinating.
These ancient geometric stone structures are not Polynesian. Purposely held. No, they're not Polynesian. I could have probably guessed that. I'm pretty sure I said something.
Let me record it. So, you said you've been on this island before.
Yes. Some years ago. I made a rookie mistake. I did it from my fishing boat to go to what looked like a better spot. Less than an hour had gone.
That.
And when suddenly, my ba'a, my canoe overturned. And I got this lovely souvenir from that mistake.
Heaven, what gave you that scar?
That sounds like a woman's voice, but I don't remember seeing a woman in any of the pictures.
I don't know. I didn't get a good look at it. But it seemed like a creature I never seen.
I'm guessing that sea creature is the one that is in the depictions back at the start of the island.
The one where we landed on the island. A man came 3 days later and got me out of there. He brought me to the port of Papeete without speaking a single word. Time passed, and I promised myself that I would go on with my life and forget about this damn island.
Why did you agree to return to the island then?
I need to know what happened to me. To discover the
This is
truth.
the Polynesian man they have with them.
I don't know if you get me.
Absolutely.
It's got to be. Okay, interesting. Oh wow, it's tortoise shell. Another one. A lot of tortoises around here. Or had. Some cooking stuff.
They were packing a lot of heat when they came to this island, but they took all the guns with them.
Great.
Very neat. Quite a looker. A fashion model, maybe.
To Roy. Best stuntman in Hollywood.
Looks like this fellow was a real heartbreaker. His real name was Costas?
it's from America. Oh, I see. So it's the passport number. I was wondering what the cutout was for.
I'm not sure what to expect on this island, but I hope I won't regret not having a gun. Nice comb.
I don't think we could aim it very well anyway if we had one, I'll be honest.
Who worries this much about their appearance in a place?
In a place like this, I agree. Ah,
Blowing an ancient hatch with dynamite sounds like a fool's errand to me.
5 feet. Seems unlikely.
Ooh. Looks like someone didn't like you very much, Harry.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm so clever.
This
Right.
fella sounds pretty hot-headed.
I came to this godforsaken island for just a few days, and it's been almost 2 weeks already of doing nothing. Is this rich jerk going to open that hatch anytime soon? I'm not going to wait for Mr. Know-It-All again, like I did with the elevator. He'd better let me handle this situation. We bought dynamite for a reason. This guy sounds like a dick, to be honest.
I've never cared much for games of chance.
I've never seen dice like this. I'm sure this is probably for a particular thing. I have certainly never seen dice like that.
Damn it. Someone on the expedition died.
It was Harry. Game over. Boom! Roy. Oh, shit. Harry killed him.
A farewell message from a friend.
How to finish our game in the afterlife. Rest in peace, Pally. Frank. I hope those numbers don't mean anything.
Did they use all the dynamite? Explosives. Looks dangerous.
Apparently so. I got so confused then, because Americans put the day and month around the wrong way. Sorry, the other way. It's not technically wrong. Doesn't make any damn sense. I have no idea what this is.
Confused. As if he was having a hard time writing this down.
Something's been scratched out. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the medical tent up on the flat outcrop after something. What happened? I'd better find out more about the something well. I mean, this is obviously the well that he was worried about, but I don't know beyond that. You know? Beyond that, it's hard to say. Anything more?
I hadn't been close to a grave since my mother's burial. Shortly after she died, my lovely Dalmatian spots, as Harry used to call them, appeared. We thought it was nothing at first.
So we've got to get up there. We have 2 routes.
An amulet with a carved Marquesian cross.
Marquesian
Symbol
cross.
represents balance and protection.
Okay, that's good to know. That's quite interesting.
Look at this little fella.
This must have been Harry stuff. Because we saw a picture of this. It's the same on both sides.
Why is this hammock so far from the rest of the campsite?
I'm gonna go out and say this. It's Harry stuff. As to why he was so far away, or it could have been the
The
Polynesian
river
maps.
cuts through that canyon. It doesn't look safe to cross.
Take your word for it. It doesn't look that unsafe to me, but go with what the game says. Okay, so this is the last place we can go. Oh, okay. Is this just going to take us up onto the outcrop? What was the point of the elevator then? Oh no, okay, I see.
must have found the luxury huts pretty swanky.
This is probably where Harry was staying. Wow. Look at that view, though.
I've seen Harry keep even restaurant checks for bookkeeping. He would never tear up a piece of valuable information.
Ah, so we... There's gonna be a bit missing, isn't there? It's always the way. How do you know? It's gonna go there. This little bottom piece. It's good they're all around the right way, though. They're all right around the same angle. Like, it'd be much harder if that weren't the case. Oh, okay. We actually have extra bits. Maybe? That goes there. Family. They seem to something the sea. What is the connection with Tiki? Am I missing? Made it too small.
Got it.
Okay, well, don't like instantly back away from it. Family symbols. They seem to represent sea creatures. Okay, so we've got turtle, shark, a ray, and an octopus. The order of these symbols is important. What is the connection? I'm going to make a note of this. I know it's probably in the journal, but I'm going to make a note. Turtle, shark, ray. Probably don't need to, but screw it. I keep pressing escape to get out of the stuff. Oh, this is one of the things.
Something else.
This is one of the things. Might need to take that.
What mess did you get into, Harry?
Always had an excellent relationship with your family, and we really consider the venture a unique opportunity for both parties. We wish you the best of luck in your journey. You surely are going to need it. This is a vast difference to what happens these days, where getting an expedition funded is a pain in the ass. 2 seconds. I'm going to put my coat back on. I took it off to do press. It's fucking chilly. Better. Keep doing that. I'm going to do that all the way through the entire fucking game. So he got denied funding for something. Okay, cool. So we can get to the ruins.
Considering how poorly Harry draws, this isn't half bad.
Related to disease. Remains from reports, what I think. So it seems like we can actually get the elevator or that bridge. There's got to be a catch on that.
Interesting.
Miss Eva,
Frank seems to feel guilty for whatever happened. I feel really bad for him.
I still don't understand what happened. Roy knew just as well as you and me that the black ooze was highly volatile. I should never have believed him when he said he had your permission. It won't happen again. Poor Frank. He's been duped, he has.
Look at him. Giddy as a schoolboy. Ichor?
Ichor. Black ichor ooze. Now, I think ichor, by definition, is something that, like...
You put together quite an expedition, Harry. And all just for little old me.
Oh, wow.
Where did you get this strange device, Harry?
This is science kits. Tillingar Spectacles Lens Aligner. I don't think we'll be able to interact. Oh, I can do this. Wow, okay. Okay, so 3 and 3. Grid, size. Oh, I see. So that's moving the dot. I have no idea what this thing's meant to be doing.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
Yeah, pretty much what she said. I have no idea what it does or what to do with it at the moment.
My
So.
dear old pal, I know you won't ever read this letter, but I'm accustomed to writing you, and it comforts me in this strange place. This island is riddled with secrets. So many secrets. But I'm not only talking about mechanisms and contraptions, Nora. I dare say that something on the island clouds one's judgment. Otherwise, I don't have an explanation for Roy's actions. The man was arrogant, impulsive, and a little cocky, but he was no fool. We weren't friends by any means, but he didn't deserve what happened to him. Now, we may have made some progress in finding the cure for your illness, but at what price?
Very dramatic. Love it.
I miss you so much, Nora. Harry.
But this was obviously never sent, though.
You may not say it explicitly, but Harry blames himself for Roy's death. I know him too well. And I miss you too, Harry.
Roy sounds like he was a bit of a dick, but he probably didn't deserve to die. Okay, hang on, look. So this has got everything from 0 to 100 to 360 degrees. Is this some sort of... it's got to be a navigation device or something.
Jeepers, a stranded ship.
Can't see it by eye.
Jeepers, a stranded
Yeah, you
ship.
said that already.
Something's missing here.
It's got to be a lens, right? Is that...
Other planes of existence. That's bats.
After a specific alignment, this device concentrates the resonance wave spectrum in an optical impression. Observing the lens will affect pineal glands. I don't know what that is. Allowing them to gaze into other planes of reality outside the spectrum we consider our dimension. Type B machine. Adjustable outside resolving shutter. Chain take up extra large house with square condenser boulder. Double magazine rollers. Heavy brass terminal. And connecting cords. Heavy extension logs for... This doesn't mean it. Price without telescope. So the telescope is part of it. So can we just take a lens?
The Harry Everhard I know would never have given up on this. Something must have happened that kept him from solving it.
I can't find the right combination. This has got to do with the machine.
Black ooze. In a telescope?
Something to do with the dots. Telescope. Oh, you can slide. It doesn't just. Okay, so they actually slide in once you're done. So I have to find something to put in there.
This explains why the campsite is nearly abandoned.
Black Sand Beach. Something's happened to the ship. Only what's dispensable. Okay. So the ship that you can see through the telescope. Something's happened to it. I wonder if he maybe did finish the research. Find somehow the numbers to align this, and I think if we do that, we'll find the right one to put
I'm not
into
really
the.
sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
Yeah, no, I know. Me neither. That's fine. If we do that, we'll find the right lens to put into the telescope, and then that will give us some sort of answer about the ship down there, maybe? It's all a bit of a guess.
The parts of the tiki on this column seem movable.
So I have no idea. This is obviously another puzzle. Do we even know which? Oh yeah, okay. So this has got that little symbol. So this must be the order in which you have to view it. Let's check our journal because I haven't checked in on this for a while. Harry was on this island, and I hope he's still here. I found a photo with all the expedition members, and I think I vaguely recognize some of them from the letters he sent me. But where did they go? Did they set up camp somewhere? Oh, there was a lady on the group. So it was obviously her that was on the recording. I figured out the symbols that were needed to open the bridge. The sun, the birds, the mountain, the sea, and fish. Now it's time to cross the bridge and venture deep into the island. The path through the jungle led to an abandoned campsite set up in the remains of an old village. Could this be where Harry's expedition stopped? Harry had to intervene in an argument between the islander and a member of his crew. The Polynesian man seems to be afraid of the rituals that took place in these ruins. There was a plan behind Harry's back to blow up an ancient door with dynamite. Looking through the telescope, I saw a ship stranded on a black beach on the other side of the island. That must be the Lady Shannon, the ship that took the expedition here. It could be. It's definitely an option, but I feel like it's there as well. So we're getting a lot of information here. These four are important for something, but I don't know what. That's that's obviously gonna come into play. Statues all over. Let's go see if there's anything down here, because at the moment I'm kind of out of ideas to how to move forward here. We need to find
I can't cross until the drawbridge is lowered.
there's no crap. But I was hoping it just won't let me walk off. Let's have a look, see what happens. Okay. So this is pretty much what I was expecting, to get down here and be like, you can't do that. Okay. So let's go back up. We've got to find out we've got to sort out didn't land here.
Harry hated asking his parents for money to fund this expedition. The Everharts are a wealthy Boston family, quite old-fashioned. They were never really pleased with his eldest marrying a middle-class girl. That's why he wanted to get away from them as soon as he could, just like his siblings did after him.
So we can't cross here. What we need to do to do is find somewhere where those the symbols that we have already are potentially going to be useful, or potentially find. Ah, look, that's the bit of the ray. Octopus. That must have been the turtle. There's an order in which they happened.
It's broken, but I might as well draw what I can see of it in my journal.
Okay, we're getting there.
It's some sort of Polynesian coat of arms. Is that an octopus? Something's missing inside that emblem.
Ah, okay. Not one up here. Why is it? This looks like the one up there. So we've got the crown, angry, square eyes, fierce teeth, two arrows. So let's try moving them to that. Actually, before we do that, let's see if there's any more out here. That definitely looks like it could be somewhere where a crest could be held.
Something's missing here.
Yeah, see? That's what I said. So this is probably the turtle one, because that would be the one that was moved, right? Ah, okay, so they each have one of these things out here. So the first one we need to do is the turtle, which could potentially be that one.
A tiki, like something straight out of an adventure novel.
Okay, so let's just click these ones.
They're composed of 4 pieces.
How am I going to know? Let's see if it correlates in the right order in the book.
What a delicate piece of craftsmanship.
Okay, I don't. Okay. So. How can we figure this out? I don't think they're in the right order. Maybe they are. Okay, that one is. That's the ray with the tongue out. Okay, they are in the right order. That's. Is that good? So that is where the turtle is.
Could these tikis be some sort of guardians?
Potentially. But at least we know where to put them. So. Now, presumably, we just do it in the order of up and down. See what I mean? Which would mean that if we do, let's do the turtle first. So we need the head things here. Almost like skeletal looking eyes. That's what I think those look like. Big mouth. 2 little stubby arms. Maybe there's only. That all seems to line up. Okay. No, I get it. I get it. So we need the turtle one from there. The shark one, which would be that, is the eyes. So we put those eyes. We're making one face out of a combination of all of them. So that's the eyes. Then you need the ray for the mouth, so you want the tongue out. And then the last one is the octopus, so you want the octopus arms.
A secret compartment.
Fuck yeah. Who's the king? Right.
This appears to be the shrine of a Polynesian chieftain.
That thing looks fucking awesome.
This appears to be the shrine of a Polynesian chieftain. What kind of stone is this? I've never seen any substance quite like it.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be for the elevator. So,
Impressive work. Is that a fish pattern?
that is impressive work. This is all amazing. Okay, so let's go down to the elevator. We got that stone, which I'm pretty sure is the key for that. I can't believe, like, I get that it's a game, but if they had an expedition here and they were looking for that key, they would have figured out at some point, after having a good search of this place, that there was a room behind there, right? You wouldn't, like, spin those things around. Or at least you would, like, spend a bit of time and spin them around. And then at some point you're probably just going to get lucky, if you hadn't already thought to, like, do puzzle.
How is that possible? What fascinating technology. Oh my!
How is that possible? But we got up there.
Goodness, what happened here?
Dynamite, baby. I guess they finally got their way. Seems like the most likely place to find, actually.
Skin alterations. Like the ones on my hands.
Skin alterations appear on my left hand today, similar to anegiums, allergic eczema, cyanosis. I took some samples of my blood to animals. Asked for the photo of Everhart's wife's hand. So they think it is like the one.
That black ooze again.
That imbecile Roy blew the hatch to smithereens, blew himself up with it. That's how Roy died. Okay. Don't worry, Doc. I have Mr. Everhart's okay. This is just a controlled detonation. Ha! 3 feet closer, and I wouldn't be here to tell the story. I got splashed with the black ooze and it took me a whole damn evening to clean it off. So the black ooze has something to do with it.
Heavens. He's losing his mind.
And it's clearly driving him crazy too. I can feel something. Is there someone in the well? I can hear voices at night. In fact, I can swear they're calling my name. But who's playing that music?
Cripes. This man was splashed with that black liquid. Whoever took this picture must have a really cool head. Those spots look all too familiar.
He's documenting it. It's getting worse. Oh,
Is this a picture of my hand?
yeah. So he asked for a picture of the hand, and they're obviously doing a comparison. That makes sense.
Erythrocytes. Aren't those red blood cells?
I take it that's the game's way of telling me that that's what they are. Defined substance pulsating, affecting erythrocytes. So whatever it is, it's affecting the blood. Back. Keep looking on the back of everything you find in this game. They like to write notes on the back. Okay. Interesting, interesting.
Ugh, I can't stand the smell of medical equipment. Reminds me of my illness.
So Roy blew this hatch open.
I'd better not touch it. Given what happened, they shouldn't have either.
Well, hindsight. Oh, I say hindsight. I'm pretty sure everybody knew it was a good idea. So that's probably fair. Oh, we haven't found a way to lower that bridge yet. Do you know what? That bridge is probably just a
Stone
shortcut.
structure, a hatch of some sort.
Like a shortcut back. Let's descend into the hole.
I'm going down. Come on, Nora. Deep breath.
Fuck it.
Is somebody whispering? Hello? Is anyone down here?
This is getting creepy.
This eye, is it calling to me? Are these ornamental? Or something else? I can press these star-shaped tiles.
Great, they get covered in black ichor whatever you do.
I almost feel as if they're watching me.
There's got to be some sort of solution to this, but at the moment, I don't know what it is. I think these are people? Yeah, so this is a shortcut back. So I was at least right
Well,
about
that
that.
was easy.
So this has got to connect in some way to that device. Oh, okay. So that's how you get ichor. But it will only flow from the one you press to the next one. I'm guessing this is blocking off. So for instance, if I press this one, it's resetting. That one's gold, so that's presumably north.
Another eye. I hear whispering.
It's got to be connected to these. So that one. This whispering's really off-putting.
Do they have two pupils?
Now this one started opening.
I hear it. I'd better draw it just in case.
So that one was already bleeding.
The whispering, it stopped. Was I imagining all that?
That one's bleeding. That one started bleeding. Doesn't seem like any others have started bleeding. It says they've got 2 pupils, which is... Oh, so we'll go through there. Huh. Two, 3 that are bleeding. That one just doesn't work. So if it doesn't connect to the last one you did, it just doesn't. But what the hell am I trying to connect to? Oh, here you go. I don't know why.
You were close to something here, Harry. Let me see if I can solve it.
Rituals. Other realities. Forgotten civilization. Not Polynesian. Black ooze used to replicate ritual. Check Tillinghast pamphlet. Okay, check the Tillinghast pamphlet. Rituals. Other realities.
This looks like another job by Handyman Harry.
Well, that's the same telescope that we saw before.
Maybe he heard the whispers too.
Mr. Everhart, John's been anyway, on board ever since he was smashed with that ooze. And he's got worse after moving to the top of the cliff. Keep an eye on him. They are praising the night sky. There's a few of them. This is to do with them, and it's to do with their eyes, and the black ooze maybe taking their eyes? I'm not sure. Let's go have a look up in the, where that telescope is, and see if it correlates to anything that we see there. Particularly stars. Oh, it was a circular floor, wasn't it? And so maybe this is where we have to use the Tillingham device thing. So it does kind of look like stars on there too. See what I mean? Maybe this is connected to it somehow. I'm close, but I can't find the right combination. Zooming the lens. Sorry. So see if we got anything here. The left and right on the notes thing doesn't even work so well. So this is fine. We did that bit. This was the other puzzle. So this is obviously, it's kind of like one puzzle a page. Nice way of doing it. So this is putting the eyes in order. Each one has 2 pupils, and they are in a certain place. And it's put them in an order here in the log. We're missing some sort of missing some information from the village here, which I would like to get before we go too far on, actually. I'd like to complete this in its entirety. this artwork seems significant. Murals tell a story of a ceremonial ritual involving the Black Ooze, where they were injecting it into their eyes. I'm not sure, but I think the islanders try to imitate it. Okay, so we've got an idea of the three eyes. Oh, I want. Oh. Meter. The meter went up as well. I wonder if we can go. Okay, so let's go down to. And its center. And then we go. Bob. Bob. This is to do with. There seems to be three sizes, so I'm actually going to do it again. And maybe we should go. So. I think this is correct. Maybe go over one more for a second. Now technically we could fit all of these markings onto one. Maybe we should try putting one lens. And then so this will give us an idea. We can put all these on. Go up. I'm going to go all the way up. Now this meter is definitely filling. I'm going to go all the way across because the half-arsing thing does. That definitely looks like the biggest size that we have. I think. It looks like it's in line, but only slightly above. So that would be. Let's see, moment of truth. Hey!
Yes, I think I solved it. I wonder what I might be able to see with this lens.
You know what? I'm genuinely surprised we got that. I didn't think that was gonna.
It fits. What on earth? What is happening?
So this is giving us the right. That's obviously the pattern we need to do. All we need to figure out is necessarily the starting point. I'm going to take a stab and
My
guess.
God. What was that I saw? What were those stars?
Come on, Wood. Stop being so slow. I'm meant to be some sort of bold explorer, searching for your husband. You can figure these out. It was clearly the pattern that goes on the floor that we do the black ooze with. But so I'm going to go out on a limb and say that we start at this star. That would mean that we go to here. So, okay, so we go here, here, and I think here, 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 here. Go in, and then down again.
Alright, looks like I solved it.
Yeah, I like this game. This is good fun.
Great Scott! Oh, the well is filling up. That's black ooze. No. It's happening. It's happening.
Shit.
I'm feeling faint again. I can't stay.
Did we die? Did I get it all wrong? Fucked up every puzzle on the way, and now you're dead. I guess that's the end of chapter 2.
What is this? Where am I?
You have completed
Am
chapter
I
2.
dreaming again? This is different. It isn't my recurring dream.
Oh, look at that creature. Fuck. That must be the sea creature.
Stop walking. My legs aren't responding.
I can move the screen, but I can't move the camera.
Holy Moses, what is that creature on the horizon?
What is that creature on the horizon? That's a good question.
Wait a moment. No! Ah!
Fuck me. Alright.
I can breathe. Underwater.
She can breathe underwater.
I have to get back. I have to find... What is that? What kind of creature is this?
Is that meant to be eyes?
I need to get a closer look.
My face right now. The fuck did the webbing come from? We're on the black sand beach.
What happened? Oh, how did I get to this beach?
There it is.
Oh, I have a terrible headache.
Look, there's that creature. Can't get to see this time, but that is definitely that creature looking at us.
That ship, torn apart and cast so far up the beach. What on earth could have happened to it?
Claw marks. The ship was attacked. Damn. By that thing.
My God. The ship's hull was ripped open. A few jagged rocks couldn't have caused a gash of this size.
Woo! Whew, boy! This is turning out to be quite the mystery. This is a cool game. This is a very cool game. I'm liking this a lot. It's a real shame that I have to leave now. So unfortunately, this is as far as we're going to get today. But save the game. Okay, we have an autosave. That's great. Wait, look, more eyes.
I'm terrified. I've always been afraid of storms, but something...
3 of them.
Someone seems to be moving there on the reefs. Or is it just my imagination?
I do have to go. My god, it's a shame that I do. This will be picked up probably tomorrow. Let's get inside. This fucking storm. This will be picked up tomorrow, so make sure that you hit the follow button. And thank you for coming to watch today. This is a really cool game, and I'm looking forward to seeing where this story is going. But unfortunately, I have somewhere to be in 16 minutes. God. Awesome though. I saw this and I thought it would be a bit of fun, bit of a good story and adventure. I still don't know if I'm hooked in quite as much as something like Firewatch, which I thoroughly enjoyed, but it's pretty fucking good so far. I love the aesthetic. I love the setting for it. So that's good. But yeah, I'm going to disappear. If you want to join the Discord, feel free to obviously drop a message in the chat. And I will put up a link. But that is completely your choice. I'm hooked. Like I'm wanting to carry on, despite the fact that I need to go. And yeah, and just drop a follow so that you can come join in again next time. But thank you guys, girls, and I will hopefully see you all tomorrow. Let's switch over to this. Cool. God, that was good. Right. Take care, guys.